Okay, so here I am 20 years later. Yikes, that's a really long time. So what I'd like to do is share a few points of clarity that I've gained and stories that connect to those points along the way. So I have 4, and here they are. Number 1, people work with you because of you. Number 2, learning requires us to step outside of ourselves. Number 3, sometimes saying no is more important than saying yes. And number 4, always take the long view. We'll start with number 1. People work with you because of you. So when people buy a service or a product even, they're buying from you because they like you, trust you, and they feel connected to you. Now, of course, whatever it is that you're selling has to be good. Like, it's got to be good, but that's table stakes. That's the minimum threshold that people are looking for. Because what really matters to people when they buy from you is their relationship with you and what they think about you. Number 2, learning requires us to step outside of ourselves. For my work, it is essential to see things from someone else's perspective. Easy to say, hard to do, right? Because we all only truly live inside of our own heads, and it's the only perspective we really know. It takes discipline and practice to really say, I'm going to step outside my own point of view and try to see this from someone else's perspective. Now, while this can be really difficult, it's also one of the most powerful abilities we have as humans. It's where empathy, understanding, and connection begin. So I often ask myself and my clients, what are some ways we can generate curiosity about the people around us to understand them better and understand their perspectives? Now, we don't have to feel curious. We can start by acting curious. And to do that, you can ask thoughtful, open-ended questions. And these can be a forcing mechanism so that we can shift out of judgment, disconnection, and into genuine connection and understanding. Number 3, sometimes saying no is more important than saying yes. I love this one. Okay. Saying no to clients is hard for me. Maybe it's because of my Midwestern roots. Maybe it's because I was a social worker. Maybe it's my personality. Okay. But it has not been easy for me to say no to clients, and it still really isn't. But I've learned how to say no, and it's really been an important part of my journey. Because sometimes doing the right thing means walking away even from the clients I like and respect and I enjoy working with, or walking away from a new client, even if it means losing money. Learning to say no is also connected to this next reflection. Take the long view. So, in other words, don't make decisions based on what feels good or easy in the moment, but always aim for what's going to be the best all the way down the road. Take the long view is what builds trust with your clients. So when I'm working with clients, there's usually an immediate need, especially with executive coaching, something urgent that brings them to work with me in the first place. Maybe they need to get better at something specific, improve a relationship, prepare for a promotion, succeed in a new role, any of those things. Whatever it is, there is a burning platform. There's a reason to change. Because let's be honest, we rarely, almost never, change unless we absolutely have to. So, in other words, urgency is really good. It gives us something concrete to work with. But the way I think about coaching and leadership and team development is that while we address the immediate need, I'm always looking at the long view, and I help my clients see it the same way. Always taking the long view is seeing how today will help you tomorrow. So the question you want to ask yourself in this kind of situation is this: what if this situation isn't just about fixing the immediate problem, but it's about building the leadership skills that I'll rely on for the rest of my career? Whenever you're working through a challenge at work, you're not just solving for one immediate problem. You're actually building capacity to handle similar situations like this in the future. You're learning how to work with people like that. You're learning how to figure out how to work with someone and be your best self when your boss is frustrating you, when your colleagues are difficult, when your efforts aren't being fully recognized. Whatever it is, the list goes on, right? These are all important, immediate challenges that you need to deal with right now, right? But they are also opportunities to build something bigger, your leadership muscle. So just like going to the gym, you start small. 2-pound weight, 5, 10, you build your strength over time. And that's what this work is, building leadership muscle so that as your challenges get harder and more complex, which hopefully they will, right? You'll get stronger. You build even more muscle. Every challenge you face skillfully builds your leadership muscle for your next leadership challenge. So those are my 4 reflections that have stayed with me for over 20 years in this work. People work with you because of you. Learning requires us to step outside of ourselves. Saying no is sometimes more important than saying yes. And lastly, always take the long view.